and the First Lady are back at the White House today. They were on a long planned trip to India. But that visit seems to have been overshadowed by an impromptu stopover. A stopover on the way back in Saudi Arabia. The Obamas were paying respects to King Abdullah, who died last week, and they met with the new leader, King Salman. The First Lady, seen here, wore a loose-fitting outfit. She had a high neckline on, and notice anything missing? I didn't either at first, but for many observers, the First Lady made a major faux pas. No headscarf. An Arabic hashtag translating to Michelle Obama Unveiled was tweeted about 2,500 times. And the First Lady received an unlikely vote of support on this issue back home. Senator Ted Cruz just posting to his Facebook this message. Kudos to First Lady Michelle Obama for standing up for women worldwide and refusing to wear a Sharia-mandated headscarf in Saudi Arabia. Nicely done. Joining us, MSNBC contributor and editor-at-large for The Atlantic, Steve Clements, and Linda Sarsour, director of the Arab American Association of New York. Linda, I want to start with this characterization from Ted Cruz. Certainly we all know in our lives people who voluntarily and happily wear the hijab. Is it fair to say that not wearing the headscarf is a statement of feminism or a statement of support for women around the world?
Absolutely not. I mean, as you can see, I wear hijab. It's a choice for me to wear and cover my hair for religious observation. And I consider myself to be a feminist and someone who supports the upholding of all rights, specifically of women. So this conversation we're having needs to be more about not obsessing over Michelle Obama wearing a headscarf or not wearing a headscarf, which she's not mandated to do or required in a place like Saudi Arabia, specifically in Jeddah. Also, she is wearing modest clothing, but she was not at a mosque, so she wasn't required to wear it. But this conversation about, oh, she was standing up for women for not wearing hijab, what about women who do wear hijab and who choose to wear hijab? I'm very proud of my religion and my faith, and I'm very proud of the hijab that I wear.
And you make an important point there. She wasn't at a mosque. In the specific context she was in as a foreign dignitary visiting, my understanding is that not wearing the headscarf was not a breach, per se, of diplomatic or cultural standards.
Absolutely not. It was no breach. She was advised by both folks on the Saudi side and the American side that she dressed modestly, as she did. And I think this is not the first time that our First Lady has been criticized for supposedly breaching some sort of protocol with dignitaries and royal families, like she did in England when she slightly put her hand on the back of Queen Elizabeth. Again, we need to be focusing on much larger issues in places like Saudi Arabia or women's rights or human rights in general than worrying about what our First Lady is wearing going to India or to Saudi Arabia.